Hello, everyone. So today we're gonna be actually going over the very delayed 200 subscriber special Q&A. So as of now, I'm just gonna go back to my channel and I'm gonna try and find it and scrolling. Here it is. Congrats. Have you ever made more are you ever gonna make more channels like for gaming and IRL stuff? That this comment was submitted by Darkstar. Um, Possibly yes for airsoft related videos and also just possibly even acting videos in general for like theater because I might as well try and do some of that as well. But never guaranteed to be honest. Hog has said, "Why do you like Thorn so much?" I don't really just I wouldn't say I like Thorn, I found it unique because it was used in our country's language in a sort of it was used in our country's language as a replacement for the th index, and that's what we used. The Thorn letter was the th sound. It was the th sound that you would hear from like the. It would be instead of the, it would have been thorn and then e. But then the fucking printing press messed it up because it was hard for the printing press to actually print that sort of shit. So then they just moved on from Thorn to TH, and that's where it got to. That's just where it went since, and anything else as that was actually from that sort of evolved. That. And that's whenever you would go to like Ireland, you would see like something along the lines of Ye Old Tavern, which would be YE Tavern. It's because back then, Y was a replacement for the TH index, so it'd be the Old Tavern instead of Ye Old Tavern. So it's something along the lines of that, and that's a little bit of history. So now we're going to move over to Tempest's comment that says, "Congrats, Scythe. Say, where did you get the idea of the name Scythe? Oh, whoa." With one eye just like, oh, so to speak. Like one O is capitalized and another one is lowercase. The reason why I got the name of Scythe was because I thought it sounded cool, and plus Scythe was just related to death, and since my first D&D character was actually pretty deadly, I was like, you know what, why don't I just do that? And there you go. Now we got Scythe. Random Protogen 97 says, or I like to call him Rando. Rando says, "Why did you become a furry?" In a sense, it just felt right to my personal well-being because I felt like this part of me that just couldn't be explained by just this one thing of what I truly looked like until I actually saw one of the cybernetic looking furry creatures and species known as the protogen, and I'm like, okay, this is definitely me. So yeah, there you go. Notchblock says, "Congrats, bud." Thank you. Huro LW002 commented, "What got me into making my YouTube channel?" So, that is one of the things I'm going to talk about right now, which is probably going to be most of this video. It all started when I was 8 years old, approximately 8 fucking years ago. Yes, I've basically had the feeling and want to become a YouTuber at the age of fucking 8. And at the age of 8 was also the same year that I moved into the house where I am residing as of now. Yes, I have been in this house for 8 years. Nothing about it has changed, and I'm quite surprised. So I did at one point try and make a YouTube channel with a friend, but it didn't work out too well. So I took a different YouTube channel that my mom had made, and I asked her, can I utilize this for something else? And then she said, yeah, sure, why not? So I scrubbed it up a bit and made it mine, and then I started posting YouTube videos on it. And that's when I started to get my first actual subscribers. And throughout the course of just 1 week, I got around 25 subscribers. And then I just kept going and going and going. Now I'm at 289 and 290, which it just keeps going from one to another, keeps going from 290 to 289 to 290 to 289. And I'm like, you got to fucking pick a number. Make up your goddamn mind. But yeah, that's how I got into making my YouTube channel. What motivates me to stream, do YouTube, etc., says Notch. Well, it's either to make content for people that, like, I'm motivated to make content because I'm like, okay, I'm feeling productive. I want to do so. I'm in a good mood and I just want to make someone's day happy. Or I'm in a Pavlov server that just turned more fun than it should have been. And then I just start recording it and I get the funniest moments of the recording on video. Like the last couple like the last hour long gun since like the last hour long muskets Pavlov muskets video that I made for the Blood and Iron mod that's in Pavlov, which utilizes something called the Colonist Black Powder Weapons Pack, which includes the hand mortar, the handgunner, which was one of the first black powder weapons in the world, the Brown Bess, the Charlieville, the also they added very recently cap lock guns that I can't remember the name of, but those are not in the Blood and Iron mod because the Blood and Iron mod is more Napoleonic shit. So that's just like a couple decades before the 1840s, which is when cap locks actually appeared in Europe. But in the 1810s is where they actually started to like take shape in the US. That's where everything else got converted from, say, flintlock to cap lock. But in the 1840s is when they actually got cap lock fully unearthed into European weaponry and guns. And then a couple years later, they switched from cap lock to bolt action. And then it just kept going from bolt action, bolt action, bolt action, then to gas operation, and then full auto in like the early 1900s, so to speak. But yeah, that is pretty good. And there was also one of the prototype versions of the um, Springfield M1903, which there was a sort of modification for it, which included a drum mag for the M1903, and also a different sort of build style of a build kit that included a way for you to actually take the Springfield 1903 and basically turn it into a 1910s version of a BAR. Which, yes, you might be bombarding me in the comments saying, yes, the BAR was already there in the 1910s. But I mean something that had a fucking drum mag, something you can use with two hands, didn't need a fucking bipod at all because it didn't even come with one, had a different build style and even just a different build kit in general that you could actually convert to, say, bolt action to full auto on field conditions, and it shot like around, how do I say this? It like that was the firing rate, or like like that was the firing rate of well the full auto mod for the M1903, and it actually performed better than some of the other light machine guns and other LMGs that were actually, well, there at the time, like the Lewis gun and the Maxim gun, because it had higher fire rate and it had better accuracy. But it was only a prototype that only 5 models were made. So that most of them are either in museums or private collections. But mostly, yeah. That is the entire thing about the um, sort of full auto kit for the M1903 Springfield. And that's a little bit of World War I history that you definitely were not expecting. But thank you guys for watching this video, and I really appreciate that all of you have taken out your splendid time and just well-cherished time in this splendid day that we're having. Well, currently, hopefully you're having a splendid day, because for me, I'm still fucking sick. And there's also a thunderstorm outside happening where I am right now. And it shot up from fucking 78 degrees to 85, and now it's at 98 degrees. It's hot and muggy outside. Low pressure troughs and very unstable weather patterns create this sort of high temperature and very much and just overall a lot of humidity in the atmosphere, causing your hands to get sticky, causing everything to feel muggy, causing everything to feel like the air feeling a bit heavier, and also just it being overall warmer overall. So yeah, that's the thing about storm systems. That's what they do. So thank you guys indeed, yes, for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment what your thoughts were, and if there's any other questions you want me to answer in an upcoming video, then please put your questions in the comment section down below in this video, and just please to do it so then I won't forget to put the answers to the video, well, the answers to the questions that are in the comment section below this video. I'll just please put your questions down below in the comments of this video so I won't forget them in the next making of sort of question answering video. I can barely even speak, and I'm very sorry. But mostly, yes. If you have any more questions that you want me to answer in an upcoming video, just please put them in the comment section down below in this video's comment description. Also, the thing about the mental breakdown, it has gotten better overall. It's just I'm kind of not doing well because, well, depression sucks ass. But as of now, I am feeling a little bit better, even to the point of me being able to actually make content, which has also been a huge step forward, which I'm pretty proud of. So at least it's not that bad, and I'm actually able to do the stuff that I'm doing right now. So thank you guys just so much for all the support and taking time in your day to watch my content. It really means a lot to me. And please, if we can finally just bump it up to 300 subscribers, it would make my fucking day. And please, can someone stop subscribing and unsubscribing, then subscribing back again, and unsubscribing? Because it just pisses me off, because YouTube's algorithm, I can't tell if it's YouTube's algorithm or if it's someone who's just trying to play a prank on me, or it's just like, yes, we're gonna do this. Yes, we're gonna subscribe to you, then we're gonna unsubscribe. We're gonna subscribe to you again. We're gonna unsubscribe. I mean, make up your goddamn mind. Like, seriously. I don't know how many times I can actually handle seeing that again. But Indeed, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, that's all, chaps. Goodbye for now. Bye.